If you're uncomfortable with silence, then you're most definitely uncomfortable with yourself. I'm noticing that in the day and age that we live in, with music taking over everything, I mean, music has always been around, but now I feel like it's something that we all very much depend on. I won't speak for everybody, but I'm noticing it is a huge thing to have constantly AirPods in. Where I work, I have coworkers who will sometimes put in an AirPod on one ear, and they'll go around talking to customers and serving customers while having music playing. Of course, with technology, you could always tap it and then it pauses. And I was realizing there is a high dependence on always needing to have something going on. Just sitting in silence doesn't seem to be a thing that exists anymore. It makes people extremely uncomfortable. And it made me think too, back to the amount of conversations I've had that just brought no purpose, that didn't bring anything. It was conversations that I could have very much done without and gone about my day without needing to talk about a certain topic that I maybe didn't care for or that brought nothing to my day or to my life in general. And that's just because people don't like silence. I find a lot of people tend to look at silence as a very off putting thing, as in, oh my god, if there's no talking or if there's no background noise, then there's a problem, or I hear it all the time. It's boring when it's just quiet. But what makes it so boring? I find silence often brings a lot of answers and a lot of reflection. When you can sit down with yourself in a room or even at the park or anywhere, not distracted by anything, and it's just you and your thoughts, whether you're thinking of anything or whether your mind is blank, it can bring the sense of peace. Because when there's nothing to distract you, all you're left with is yourself, whatever is in your mind. You're left with being present in your body and feeling whatever it is that you can feel. I'm also pretty guilty of, at least recently, waking up and automatically wanting to put something on, like maybe listening to a podcast. Right now, I'm really trying to work on self development. And I've been just very actively listening to manifestation podcasts, people talking about how to elevate your life, how to meditate, and just how to do all of these self improving things. But that kind of contradicts what I'm trying to do if I'm always scrambling to grab my earbuds and listen to somebody talking, because that's still me engaging with something outside of myself. I'm engaging with my phone to then go on YouTube and put something on it just to hear a person talk, rather than waking up and being present in me and in how I'm feeling, which is something I'm working on. Which is why when I get up now, I'm actively trying to, for one, sometimes sitting in complete silence, I do get the discomfort. In my case, I'm very sensitive to noises. I live in an apartment building, so there is always something going on. I have a laundry room directly beneath where I sleep, so I'm always hearing stuff going on because the isolation's not great. So I do always have earplugs that I keep in my ears just because I'm highly sensitive to noises in general. And these earplugs, though, they don't have anything in them. They're not earbuds. They just go in my ear to lessen exterior noises that may trigger my peace. And so I do sleep with these and I wake up with these. And I try to keep a book nearby so that as soon as I wake up, I can, instead of looking at a screen, I can go to a book and then I'm at least present in what I'm reading because I do love reading. Um, and then after that happens, I have been trying to, with my earbuds, my earplugs still in, get my morning routine started, brush my teeth, get ready, working out, whatever the case may be. At least with that, you're present in whatever it is that you're doing. You don't have someone in your ear, you don't have music in your ear. And I am a big supporter of music. I love music, all kinds of music, but it isn't something that you need to have constantly in your ear. And I do get it. Yes, you might say people heal through music, they heal through certain lyrics, but subconsciously your mind picks up on the stuff that you're listening to. If you're listening to a lot of hardcore rap or like music that talks about a certain lifestyle or whatever the case is, your brain is picking up those words that are being said. It could also be playing with the way that you envision life and with the way that you view life, which is why I think it's super important to just, even starting small, taking maybe even 15 minutes of your day where you don't have anything that is distracting you. It could be simply washing the dishes without any music playing, without the TV on, with nothing on, just you in pure silence. If it's noisy around you and it's hard to do that, even just getting a pair of earbuds, mine are from Amazon, plugging in your ears and just focusing on washing the dishes. You'll have a million thoughts going through your mind. That's not always a bad thing. Focus on one thing. Try to think about what you did during the day. Try to reflect. I always think that a moment of silence is the best way to get inspired. It's the best way to sit with yourself and to make time for yourself. And it truly is the best thing in the world. If you are someone who struggles with silence, I promise you, it is one of the best things you could do for yourself. Your brain is not going to kill you. If it hasn't killed you yet, it will not. Please make time for yourself and try to build that comfort and bond with yourself because it's very much needed and super important. We can't let distractions be the way that we live the rest of our lives.